setup isn't great, but if you can start getting ahead early, this clear speed of the Zyra, obviously really tough to deal with. And then bot lane, the laning matchup is favored, but no one should be dying in that 2v2. Rocket jump is available, but he can't do it with the turret the way it is.
Ready to wrap around in the mid lane. Meanwhile, on the top side, Rest! Taken down by Doran.
They do this pretty slowly. Owner's there.
Looking for the root, looking for the knockup. Owner taking a decent amount of damage, but I don't really think they have enough to finish the kill before anyone else arrives. Keria does have access to the Abyssal Voyage. Moving in.
It's going to reset.
Reset. Oh, devastating for the side of CFO. Just able to grab that aggro.
On the way.
Now here comes Keria, but Honkyu's on the way here too.
He has smites!
Keria in the midst of the team. Keria with a smite ready to go. And then the end of the day, it's a different support. It's Skywing! Supports across the board. Skywing escaping. Google flashes. He can't finish it! It's a pressure point, which means setup is that much harder. We know the dream situation for the Zyra that you have to fight into her.
Owner's like, not again. Doesn't even have smite. Doesn't matter.
Wants to get it. Junja now on the way. Honkyu on the way. Keria only level 5. Can't save the day, but they're looking for a little bit more. Honkyu goes right in and is going to try to take down Owner. It's a solid ult to kick things off. Owner going to fall. Goes over the wall. Satchel charge. Just barely lives. And they managed to get all the grubs. Excuse me, no, the last one taken away. I thought the Jinx got it, but
it was close, but not quite.
Target, and now they're forced to back away. Honkyu.
Faker!
Push back. Flash is out of safety. Faker now on the chase. Flash of his own. One more auto will seal the deal. One more auto and he gets it! Redemption for the first few games. Faker finds his form in Game 5. The laning phase will not belong to Honkyu again.
Reinforcements are on the way though, and
Junja has to be careful.
Might be trying to play a little greedy here as Keria.
Ulti, flash over the wall coming in from Junja, sees the Tom Kench, but in comes the Rakan just in time. Kuma playing on the edge, however. Devour there to keep Owner standing. Doggo wants to finish that kill, but they can't get anything. And the wave now deleted. They're likely to tank this. Knockup coming in from the Tom Kench. Doggo still going forward. Ulti coming from Jinx. Doggo finds the first kill. Honkyu ready to go over the wall. Feathers fly. Doggo wants to stay safe.
Keria's still stuck. There's no TPs available. No one can help him.
Faker uncontested mid lane. Missile dive coming out. Doggo has to be careful though. Keria does a lot of damage. The Q healing as well, going to be clutch, but hungry for blood on that top side. Didn't hesitate to go on in the last game, won't hesitate to do it again here.
Ulting for tempo is Rest.
Rest looking for the angle, but it's just not enough. Down he goes. The feat of warfare, the rocket. Not going to connect. T1 starting to run away with it. CFO.
Keria has exhaust available.
Looking for the return play, well highlighted. Lock it too. I don't think there's a dive angle here, but CFO are desperate to find something. Junja's damage is okay, but
he does have the Leandries. I feel like they're pressed into this. On the other end of the map, Owner's taking Dragon. Doran is just pushing. They gotta try.
CFO, they need this to work. Taking their time. Junja, good lockup. Ulti going down. Keria staying next to Faker. Faker not gonna get caught though.
They can't.
They get nothing.
They lose the first turret. Reinforcements arrive. And CFO. See T1 take a great trade now.
Stone Cold unfazed. CFO still pushing. Keria ready to go. Doggo walking forward and Keria's there. He sees the play coming. Doggo goes up, comes right back down. Feathers fold back. They can't quite finish Keria. Doggo exhausted and down he goes. Keria still standing as Doran is there right in time. It's a TP in, but it's too damn late. Honkyu wants something back, but Owner will not let him have it. T1. An incredible fight, and it's starting to feel like there's nothing left in Game 5 for CFO.
And as the arena erupts, the pressure is relentless. Topside turret falls, mid lane falls, the dive.
And you gotta give credit to Keria. The Poppy game, so many incredible moments. It's hard to replicate that on Tom Kench, but he was exactly where he needed to be. The exhaust,
it's the engage Kench, man.
Perfectly timed to keep Faker standing.
Oh, CFO though, they're not gonna give up.
Certainly aren't. Lock up there. Ulti going in onto Faker. Faker likely to get taken down. Junja will live. Big shutdown, but in the meantime, the rest of the map falling apart. Rest in trouble as Owner goes 1v1 versus the Ornn. And Doran still just keeps pushing these waves forward. Rest using the unsealed heal. Trying to do what he can, but there's 2 towers being assaulted. CFO, they're finding 1 or 2 kills back, but look at the difference in gold. 5,000 in the favor of T1. They can play team deathmatch all they want, but T1 are playing the entire map.
And yes, we see the bounty. It's going to be picked up here by Honkyu, most likely with the E. Although, oh, he might be paying because Junja's looking to get ahead of the play, looking to get ahead of the punish. Maybe just trying to execute, but I don't know if that's going to happen with the Jace. Same for Honkyu, but he's stuck, Dracos.
That he is. Junja also caught out.
Not
He gets
like
taken
this.
down.
He gets the execute.
The execute crucial. They're trying to
not so
donate the
lucky.
kill. They give it to Faker.
You have double AD carry as well. Your mid to late game team fights are absolutely disgustingly strong. But T1, they're just not going to let you get. And let's be real, it's not like their team fight is bad.
He out from rest. CC there. Kaiwing trying to make the difference. Ulti going in. The Forge got called, but Junja already exhausted once again. The carries just cannot get their damage down. CFO still stepping forward. Uncertain if they can keep this fight going. T1 happy to take the tower and retreat. Anyone does even manage to pop off as CFO.
Should be able to get the bounty. It's about the exit here, Dracos.
T1 playing for the kills. 2.3K. Where's the objective going to go? 1600 Dragon getting lower. Ornn called. Owner trying to retreat. Honkyu into the back line. The rest of CFO a little bit split. Faker about to fall, but Faker remains standing. Crucially, carried in the midst of the team. Feathers ready to go. T1 continue to advance anyway. Unconcerned. Doggo pulls the Feathers back.
On the flank. He's behind them.
Owner ready to go. Shockwave connecting on a Junja, getting down whatever damage he can. Owner playing with his food, keeping him slow to Shock Blast. Massive damage. The ulti! He slides, he glides, he finds the angle, and carry is not done.
Buddy, calm down! Sadakhan picks off one of the list, or possibilities on our list. Just not gonna happen. Honkyu close to a second item, but still so far away. Doggo has his, but he, again, is always gonna be reliant.
We don't even know how they walk up into this team. Even without the Tahm Kench, these fights would be hard as Doggo loses so much of his HP.
There's the
turn. CFO determined to try and find the fight, looking for the lock-up on the carry. It's Torn, who's been exhausted. Torn in the midst of the team. They're trying to burn through this Jace and get that shutdown as quick as they can, but the shockwave is good. The reset is there. Guma's damn well getting excited even as the feathers fly. The knockback from Honkyu was decent. They're trying to hold on, but T1, they want to end it quick.
They just don't have the money. They don't have the stats, they don't have the items. Donor is just standing there leisurely tanking the turret, and Doggo trying to hold on.
There's nowhere for him to go. His base is falling to pieces. The fountain, the last bastion of safety in this game 5. T1 only 23 minutes in.
No, not like this, Dracos. 3 seconds, I don't think they can actually end. Junja on his way.
Doggo dead.
Maybe a TP angle, but the people of TP not alive just yet. To this point, you just don't have the items to take anyone down unless they massively overstep. And T1, they've been playing pretty deliberate as I say that. Faker will be found here by Rest. Has his own ornament now.
3 members of T1 waiting over the wall, and it was a trap. Baited beautifully all along. T1. The wave on bot side might be the final. Double 80 carries Kaiwing. Carrier, unafraid, unthreatened.
The magic was so close here in Vancouver. But it looks like reality has set in, Draco says. The Nexus is about to fall.
T1 sending a reminder, you might take 1 game. You might take 2, but you are not taking the series. The world champs reigning will move on in the upper bracket.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.